and welcome back to Heather's Plant Boutique. My name is Heather. I love plants just like you. On this channel we'll be talking about plant care, plant unboxings, plant tours, plant collections, plant hauls, anything about plants. It'll probably be on this channel. So stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe if you want to learn more about plants or just want to hang out while you do your plant care routine. In today's video, I'll be talking about the Philodendron. I'll be showing you guys some care tips, and I'll be showing you a results/review about Keiki Paste. I know you guys probably have heard about Keiki Paste somewhere, some way, somehow, and now it's my turn to be able to show you guys an actual results video because I've waited for so long, and it's only been like a week and a half, but whatever, that's too long for me. And I finally have results to show you guys. I tried it on my Micans, Philodendron, my Monstera Adamsonii, and my Monstera deliciosa, and so far I only have results with the Micans. And I put together a little video for you guys about that, but we'll get to that in a little bit. So let's get started. Philodendron do best in medium to bright and direct light. They can tolerate low light, but low light does not mean no light. You can add a grow light if you happen to have your philodendron in a low light spot. Grow lights are a good substitute for the lack of natural lighting, or if you want to, you can add it to a spot that has no light if you want to add a philodendron to that spot. Or any plant generally. I keep my philodendron in an east and a west facing window area. I never put them up close to a window because I'm afraid of the possibility of them burning. I just keep them in a general area where there will be plenty of light, so this spot will be perfect. It is under a grow light as well, so it gets that top light, also the light from the help of the east facing window. I had to recently move it because it was down here in a very poorly lit spot, so it started developing smaller leaves. It had a couple of yellowing leaves, and it didn't have pest or a watering issue, so I knew right away it was lighting. If you experience any of those signs, just check your plant for pest or a watering issue. But if it's neither one of those things, 9 times out of 10, it's probably lighting. So just go move your plant around or add a grow light. A lot of factors play into watering your philodendron, like humidity, temperature, where you live, lighting requirements. So if you have it in a lower light spot, less water is needed. If you have it in a brightly lit spot, then more water is needed. So just think about that when you water your plants. Also, investing in a water meter will be the best way for you to gauge if you need to water your philodendron. I love water meters because they have saved my plants from being overwatered or being overloved. I know we all overlove our plants. We've all killed a plant from overwatering. But overwatering also leads to root rot. Just annoying. I hate root rot. So if you realize you have root rot, take a cutting just in case, because you never know. You never know. You just never know. It is actually really good to let them get to a critical dryness because they like to dry out in between waterings, and it's really good to let it dry out because it'll give the roots enough time to absorb the water in the soil at the time of watering. And then let them dry out will kind of get them in like a little systematic, ready for the watering, not ready for the watering, ready for the watering. You get it. I don't know why I like holding my plant, but I do when I talk. I use a couple of methods to fertilize my philodendrons. I go normally organically, like worm castings or a natural liquid fertilizer of your choice. I use some that I get off Amazon. I can post the link below. It's pretty much the same stuff I've been using at the beginning of this YouTube journey. So it's the same stuff. I do want to try liquid dirt, so if you guys have used it and you like it, let me know below. I fertilize these guys once a month in the winter and then twice a month in the growing season. I follow the instructions on the back in the growing season as well in the winter because I don't want to over fertilize or give it too much, so I just make sure I pay attention to the directions. Always follow the instructions. I use a pretty chunky soil mix for my philodendron. I use potting mix mixed with perlite, pumice, cocoa coir chips, and a dash of worm castings. I will be making a soil mix video for you guys of the soils or the soil mixes I use in some of my plants. Some of the soil mix I use in here is pretty, multi-purpose besides for succulents. They don't like sitting in wet soil, they don't like wet feet, and that can lead to root rot also. Soggy soil is the main cause of root rot. Not because of overwatering, sometimes that's not even the case, sometimes it's just because of all that moisture surrounding the roots, so the roots don't get oxygen, so therefore they just kind of suffocate and then they rot. So make sure there's ample humidity for your philodendron because they are a tropical plant. Remember that, tropical plants need a lot of humidity. But they can tolerate lower humidity as long as you are able to provide extra humidity around them, like pebble trays underneath, little water containers around them, or you can add humidifiers. Humidifiers are a great way to increase your humidity in a room, or if you get multiple or one whole house humidifier, which I'm actually looking into. I will be posting more about that as I, decide to get the April Air, which is a whole home humidifier. I'm really excited about that one, honestly, because then it saves me from putting out a million humidifiers, all these containers of water, all the pebble trays. It's just a headache and a half less. But for now, because it is kind of a little expensive right now, I stick with my humidifiers. Philodendron get pretty dirty pretty fast. They can gather dust just from everyday life, from having pets, from having ceiling fans going, just, life. You can make sure they're clean by wiping them off or rinsing them off, whichever way you prefer. It helps aid in keeping pests away and helps the plant absorb more light. Now for the moment we've all been waiting for, Keiki Paste. Keiki Paste contains a hormone called cytokinin. It helps aid new growth on plants, and it's actually made from orchids. So this is pretty cool. The name comes from, I think it's Latin or Hawaiian. I'm not sure, but it means little one or small child. Now we're just going to get to the basics of how to apply it, what it does, so on and so forth.
And here I'm applying the Keiki Paste. Just find a dormant growth point. They will be light in color. You don't need much. A little will go a long way. Just dab a little on, let it chill for a couple weeks, come back, and you'll have some new growth points. About a week and a half, and here are the results. We have tiny little growth points sticking out of the stem now. I am super thrilled about this, guys. Over the moon happy. I can't believe this actually worked. I'm so shocked and happy, and all the emotions are flowing. I can't wait to see what these guys do over time with the new growth points and whatnot.
Keiki Paste is a definite 5-star review for me. I absolutely love it. Crazy how fast it works. I just can't believe the results I got within a week and a half. I hope you guys want to try it because it's so worth it. I will drop the link below in the description for you guys if you want to order some. I got it off of Amazon. And yeah, Keiki Paste is definitely a godsend. I hope these tips about philodendron were helpful for you guys. They are really beautiful and easy plants to have in your collection. I absolutely love the Philodendron Brazil. It is my all-time favorite philodendron. I just love how the leaves are all different and how they look painted. I just love how gorgeous they are. And they're so easy, so easy. Any plant lover will fall in love with these plants. If you guys have a favorite philodendron, let me know in the comments below. I would really love to know your guys' favorites. Thank you for joining me for another one. You guys are awesome and amazing, and I'm super grateful and super happy that you guys are showing me support and showing me love. It really means a lot to me. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to like this video and hit that notification bell so you guys are notified of my newest videos once a week on Wednesdays. So stay tuned and happy planting, you beautiful people. I'll see you on the next one.